Why don't rush left for nothing? Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Vick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Vick. And he can't find anywhere to out to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
And it's third down.
Third and long for Vic. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. Here's Michael Vick. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Third down and 11.
On third down, Vic. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you.
Vic loses the football. It's out, and the Jags grab it. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30.
This is too easy right here. Too easy.
And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point attempt to come here. And this is up and good to score now 7-0 Jaguars.
What's the score? Jaguars 7, Falcons nothing.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's second down. To throw again. Vic. They set up the screen to Bo. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 8.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Jaguars 7, Falcons nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Right side complete. That's Woods. Touchdown, Falcons. Robert Woods, 45 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 13-7. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
18 on the play. First down.
Vick to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
To throw again on second down, Vick. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Again, it's Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
2nd down and goal. Vick. And this is caught for a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Falcons 21.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Vick. He lets it fly from Lockett. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Now a dump off here complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Vic operating on first down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Vic readies to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Falcons push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
First down, Vic. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. They'll run with the former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
25-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Vic. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This game was really a tussle. Seemed like just a moment ago. And now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I
Really?
put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. This is caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He'll run it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Off the play fake, Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic, wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They'll run here with Bo.
Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. On 2nd down and 4, Vic, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown, and the Falcons will extend their lead. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Vic now. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hand.
He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Jaguars. Tony Gonzalez. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Johnson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Vic. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little
GG, bro.
a little
GG.
extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nike. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag in racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new Chris Foss, ready, don't take time. Might pull up on the hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a three-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah.
first down throw coming for Vic. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch. In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On play action, Vic. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Vic's going to look to run. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Michael Vick, 32 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
His kick is...
Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again to Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Josh Lambo lining up for them.
And this defense looking like, oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And he brings it back to
I know I ain't
the
gonna win,
26-yard line. So
Okay.
more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Vic steps away to his left. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
3-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
3 and out.
Now Vick on 4th down. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On third down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Lauren's guy able to bring him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to go up top again. This is caught. Touchdown, Chicago.
Get it!
Devin Hester, 53 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Now here's Vick. Airing it out deep for Woods. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 47. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Bears 29, Falcons nothing.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Covered by Charles Woodson.
Vic to the air again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vic. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Vic going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.